Hi, I thought I'd do something a little different today. I get a lot of emails from people asking me personal questions like, where were you born? How many brothers and sisters do you have? And I never really published that anywhere particularly. And so I thought I would just answer some of those questions today. And I've asked Russ, who's our CEO of the Canfield Training Group, to ask me these questions off camera, and then I will respond to them, and we'll handle a bunch of those. It's just a little bit of a get to know Jack, a little more personally. So here we go. So I have three sons. They age range, I think, from like 45, 43, and then 30. And then I have a stepson who's 30 and a stepdaughter who's 26. And I have one grandson. His name's Ozzy. He'll be 8 in April. He's 7 right now as we record this. And he's amazing. He's half Japanese, half American, and he lives in Brooklyn, New York with my son. And what's cool is every night my wife Inga gets on the phone with him on FaceTime. They spend a minimum of an hour, at least 5 days a week. And I get to jump in sometimes and be with him as well. So it's really been fun being a long distance grandparent. It depends on the kind of vacation. If it's just to chill out, I like to go to Hawaii, especially the island of Maui. I've co-owned a house there a couple years. 2 years before COVID started, I went for a month each year and rented a house on the beach. And if it's more of a kind of a cultural vacation, I like to go to Italy and go to Venice, go to Rome, go to Florence, places like that. Yes, I have 2 cats. One's called Krishna and the other called Pookie. They're brothers and sisters and they're huge. They're really fun. They're very affectionate. They sleep in our bed at night between my wife and I. And then I have a dog, Joe, who is he's a combination of a lot of things. A rescue dog, as were the cats. And so that's our pets. Here's the problem. All my jokes are off color. And so I'm not going to have these off-color jokes out there on the internet. So if you want to hear some of them, come to some of my live trainings once COVID's over, and you'll get to probably hear a few of them. Anyway, my first job was actually delivering papers as a boy. I think I was 12. And then I also used to go to this park where there was a pump, one of those old pump-handle pumps. And there would be these older women who were kind of back into holistic health way back then. They wanted this water that came from this deep well. And I had a wagon and I would pump the water for them into their gallon, like apple cider jars. And then I would take the wagon and take it to their house and they would give me a nickel or a dime. And then I later worked for my grandfather who had a florist, and I worked there, you know, weeding flowers and later helping deliver flowers. And then my first, what I call real job, was probably being a high school teacher in Chicago in an all-black inner-city high school that led to me then becoming a teacher trainer and led to the work I do today. I was born in Fort Worth, Texas. My dad was in the Air Force during World War II. He was a trainer of bomber pilots. And so we were down there. He was at an Air Force base, and that's where I was born. I think basically I have fewer blocks within my energetic system than most people have. I have forgiven, I think, everybody I've ever needed to, so I'm not carrying a lot of resentment around. I don't have a lot of limiting beliefs. I eat mostly raw organic food, cooked food as well. I ate on a plant-based diet for many, many years. I still eat fish occasionally now. And I meditate, not every day, but probably 5 days a week. I exercise regularly. I get enough sleep. I drink a lot of water. I have positive thoughts. And I think, you know, I don't drink coffee or any kind of stimulants like that. I'm almost like allergic to caffeine. I remember I was over in Italy doing a workshop in a place called Venezia, which is not Venice, or maybe Vicenza, I forget, but it's not Venice, it's nearby, maybe an hour ride away. It was kind of like the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, big industrial town of Italy. And I'm in Italy, I'm gonna go for dinner, and I have the pasta dinner and all the good stuff. And then I order tiramisu. Little did I know, it's basically soaked in caffeine and coffee. And I didn't sleep almost the entire night. I think I got 2 hours sleep. And I woke up the next morning like at 7 after falling asleep around 5, and I was like totally whacked the whole day. Caffeine's not how I get my energy. Most people don't know that I juggle. Most people don't know that I took a speed reading class in college so I can read books really fast. There was a period where I was reading a book a day, read over 3,000 books. I've slowed down. I'm watching a lot more like YouTube videos and TED Talks and getting my information that way as much as from books. I don't think most people knew that. And I'm really good at ping pong. My wife and I have been playing a lot of ping pong since COVID started, and we've gotten very, very good. And I've just discovered there's now, with the Oculus, you can actually play ping pong with someone else. Like we have this friend who lives up in Washington State, and they're good at ping pong. So we're gonna get Oculus, and they can be up there and we can be here, and we can actually play doubles, and it will literally be like we're actually playing ping pong with each other. That just blows me away. So we're looking forward to doing that. My worst habit would be not going to bed when I should. I mean, I do get enough sleep, but I usually want to play Words with Friends, and they have lightning rounds, and I can get caught up in that. And I like to, every time I win, I give myself a point. If I get behind, I want to play more games to kind of get more points. I like to go to bed a winner. And sometimes I might play 30 of those games. I take a couple minutes each, so like a whole hour goes by. It does kind of relaxes me, but I'd be better off if I was doing yoga or sleeping. My favorite food that I'm not eating because of the health reasons is Italian pasta, like, you know, lasagna and eggplant parmesan and things like that. But, you know, I've not been eating that lately just because of COVID and wanting to lose weight and not eating on pasta. Currently, it's it's Indian food and Thai food, and probably yellow curries, and my one little cheat, if you will, a garlic naan, which is white flour, but it's really good. So whenever we order Indian food, we don't do too much takeout, but when we do, that's what I order. I don't like spicy food. That's probably, literally, if it's too spicy, I can't eat. My wife you can put like spicy food. She buys salsa and then cuts up more peppers to put in there. Jalapenos. I can't do it. I can't do it at all. So I can't eat spicy food. Don't like it. Well, I would say anything spicy, and probably, you know, Brussels sprouts if you eat maybe 2 or 3 of them, but I've had like, would they deliver a whole plate? And it's like, I can't do it. So that, and I would say kale. So it's these kind of leafy things that are somewhat bitter. I don't like bitter foods. I don't like licorice, things like that. Yeah, I just finished reading a book called Bliss Brain by Dawson Church. If you want to know more about how to get your brain to support you to be in a state of bliss, more happiness, more joy, and therefore be able to manifest more, because what the law of attraction says, when you're in a state of high vibration, which bliss is, happiness is, joy is, you can manifest more, you attract more. So he is, like, I think the world's expert on research on that. And it's readable. He's a very good writer, so he makes complex scientific things very readable for the average person. And I'm just reading another book right now called Frequency by a woman named Penny Pierce, which is all about how to raise your frequency and your vibration. I haven't been watching that many movies. I think one was called Kiss the Earth. It was about the idea that we literally can stop global warming by changing the way we farm. And it's it's just a very inspiring movie. And I also got to see the directors interviewed. They're really cool people. But mostly I'm watching television series. My wife and I, when we spend time together on a weekend, one of the things we do in the evening is we'll watch television series. So we've been watching, we finished watching Your Honor, which has been amazing. It's about a judge and his son accidentally kills somebody on an automobile accident, and then they're trying to cover it up, and it gets really hairy. And then also Bridgerton, which is a wonderful comedy, not just comedy, but drama comedy set in the kind of early English period with there's a black queen and black actors, and it's all integrated and everyone's equal, and it's really well done. It's very uplifting. So I've really enjoyed that as well. All right, there you go. You know a little bit more about me, and maybe we'll do this more often. Send in some questions if you want to info@JackCanfield, and we'll gather them up and we'll answer them. All right, until next time, take care. Now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to like it, share it with a friend who might need it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And for additional success strategies and resources, be sure to visit JackCanfield.com, and also check out the links in the description below. And let me know what you think in the comments. And thanks again for watching.